spiffy uniform, Peso. Our special visitor will be impressed.
Thank you, Captain.
Tweak, progress report.
The guppy is almost here, Cap. It should be arriving in 1 minute.
Octonauts, let's give our guest of honor a ship-shaped welcome. Form a line.
Permission to open the octa hatch, Cap?
Permission granted.
Here we are, the Octopod.
Pinto!
Peso!
Captain Barnacles and my fellow Octonauts, this is my little brother Pinto.
Welcome aboard, Pinto.
Oh, thanks.
This is Professor Inkling, Tunip, and Tweak.
Hi.
Was your trip okay?
It was the best ride ever. Kwazii taught me how to talk like a pirate.
Aye, matey.
Shiver me flippers!
This is for you, me hearty. Welcome aboard the Octopod.
Do I look like a real pirate?
Yow!
Yarr! I'm ready for action!
And this is Dashi and Shellington.
Hello. It was great to meet you, Pinto.
We'll see you when we get back.
Are they taking the guppy on a real mission right now?
Yes, they're going out to study baby sea snails. Baby sea snails can be hard to find because they're so tiny.
That's why I have my magnifying glass.
Tweak, open the octa hatch.
Aye, aye, Cap. I want to go on a mission too.
Let me show you around the Octopod first.
Kwazii told me that the life of an Octonaut is really exciting.
Oh, it is. As a medic,
Do you search for sea monsters like Kwazii?
well, here, let me show you what I do.
And Kwazii says that an Octonaut has to be prepared for anything to happen.
That's true. You want to try doing something that I do?
I'm ready for anything.
All right, then. Here's a real challenge. Bandaging. We'll practice a combination bandage. A flipper sling and a rib wrap. Now you try it.
I want to learn how to be an Octonaut, not a medic.
But I'm an Octonaut and a medic.
I mean a real Octonaut, like Kwazii, ready for action.
Oh, I have to be ready for action too, you know, in case someone gets hurt.
Kwazii!
Wait!
Is the ship under attack?
No, but it is time for lunch. Here you go, matey. Last one there be a rotten fish egg.
Oh. The Octo Alert!
Octonauts, to the HQ.
Captain, what's going on?
We just received a call for help from the guppy. Captain Barnacles here. Go ahead, Dashi.
Captain, we seem to be stuck. Can you locate us?
Uh-oh, Cap. We've lost radio contact.
Dashi and Shellington are stuck, and we've got to get them unstuck.
I wonder what they're stuck in.
We'll find out when we get to them, and we need to get to them fast.
Can I come too? Oh, please, 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 please.
No, it might not be safe.
Your big brother's right, Pinto. You better stay here with the Vegemals.
I'll tell you all about it when we get back.
Pinto on a mission.
Ready for action, Captain.
And if anybody gets hurt, you can count on me.
The Gupsy's tow line could be handy for pulling Dashi and Shellington out of trouble, Cap.
Thank you, Tweak. Open the octo hatch. you see anything yet, Kwazii?
Yow! That's got to be them. Captain, we may be dealing with a Dabbalock.
What's a Dabbalock?
It looks like a plant, but once you get close, it reaches out with its giant green arms and grabs your ship.
And when does it let go?
Never, ever, ever.
Where's the double lock? Where is it? Where'd it go?
Pinto, how did you sneak aboard?
Aha! A stowaway!
Wait, dead ahead. There they are.
Whoa! Is that the double lock?
Octonauts, here's the plan. Kwazii, you go around the back and I'll... Kwazii!
Avast ye Dabbalock! You can't hold me here, you scurvy beast!
So much for the plan. Activate helmets.
Oh, can I go too?
No. Kwazii, we may not be dealing with a Dabbalock after all.
Of course not! I know Dabbalocks, Captain! This is no Dabbalock!
It looks like a plant to me.
It is a plant, a type of seaweed called kelp. We're at the edge of a kelp forest. Dashi and Shellington are trapped in the kelp. We've got to get them out. We'll have to use the tow line to pull them out. Peso, check on Shellington. Kwazii, let's get the tow line.
Huh?
This kelp is strong! We'll have to pull really hard!
No, wait. The guppy isn't the only thing stuck in there. Look. We have to be careful. If we pull too hard, it could hurt those baby snails.
You're right, but we have to free the gup right now.
It's like a bandage. They're just wrapped up in a giant bandage.
Do you think you could unwrap it?
Yes, sir.
That's a lot of unwrapping to do, Captain.
And we do have a spare helmet. Pinto?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Remember, this is a real mission.
I'll follow your orders just like a real Octonaut.
Octonauts, take your positions. If you don't mind. Captain, peel from the top.
Aye, aye, Peso.
Kwazii, take it under.
Aye, aye, Peso!
Pinto, open that leaf.
Aye, aye, Peso.
Thank you for saving the baby snails.
And us.
Oh,
Your brother kept everybody safe today.
Thanks to you, Peso, our mission was a success.
oh.
Can I try on your hat?
Actually, I made this for you. If you want it.
I know I'm a pirate and a medic.
You can swashbuckle.
And swash bandage.
Just like a real Octonaut.
Octonauts, tonight we have a very special dinner guest. Dashi?
Everyone, I'd like you to meet my little sister, Koshi. Koshi?
Oh, sorry. I'm on the very last page of a Donadoxy mystery, The Case of the Curious Cuckoo Clock. Once you start a Donadoxy book, it's really hard to stop. Who's Donadoxy? The detective undaunted by danger.
She's the main character in a series of mystery books. They were my favourite growing up.
Dashi gave her whole collection to me, all 100 books. I've read 54 of them, 55 when I finish this one.
I love a good mystery too, me hearty.
Donadoxy's taught me all kinds of tricks for solving mysteries.
Oh, like what, matey?
Well, I can tell a lot about a person by looking closely. take you for instance. We've only just met, but your eye patch and the tiny piece of your ear that's missing, tell me you've been in some dangerous situations. I'd say you're reckless but brave. And from the way your tail keeps twitching, I'd also say you're not very patient.
Amazing! You've described Kwazii perfectly.
And one more thing. There's a trace of pudding on your paw. You must have snuck in a little dessert before your dinner.
Wow.
Good job,
That was
Koshi.
incredible. She's good. Possibly too good.
It's pretty hard to get anything past my little sister, right, Koshi? Except when she's reading. Right, you ready for the best sister sleepover readathon ever?
I'm ready. Which one do you want to read first, Dashi?
The Case of the Disappearing Camera. It's one of my favourites.
Octonauts to the launch bay.
Oh, wow. An actual Octo alert. Come
Octonauts, this sea snail needs our help. Her babies are missing.
It was horrible. Something monstrous tore through our lovely Kelp Forest home, and now my babies are gone.
We need to find those baby sea snails and fast. Octonauts to the Kelp Forest.
Captain Barnacles, can I help too?
Koshi is very good at working out clues.
I notice you're always wearing that uniform, which means you're always ready for the next mission. Me too, sir.
All right then, Koshi. Everyone, let's do this.
Dashi, what is that?
Just orcas. We see them around a lot here this time of year. Come on now, we have to keep up. There, that's right where my babies were.
Peso, see if you can find any creatures who saw what happened. Shellington, Dashi, and Kashi, you look for clues right here. Kwazii, we'll search the nearby kelp for baby snails.
This kelp is torn and crushed.
The whole area almost looks like a giant footprint. Let's measure it. It's as big as a bus.
Somebody must have seen what caused this mess. It's too huge to miss.
So, you say you saw a strange creature in the kelp?
Sure as my shell I did. Big fella, bumpy all over.
No way, that thing was smooth, not bumpy.
Thank you, I think.
I didn't see the thing, but I heard it make a creaky noise.
No, it was a bellowing sound.
Creaky.
Bellowing.
I heard it going snout, snout, snout.
Flappity flippers. Everyone describes the creature differently. This is going to be a hard mystery to solve.
Captain, did you find my babies?
Not yet, but don't worry, we'll find them. Did anyone see who took the baby sea snails?
We're looking for a creature who's bumpy but also smooth, and it makes a creaking, bellowing, or snorting sound.
Those are all different things. That doesn't help much, matey.
Well, we know for sure that the creature is big.
It left a huge print in the kelp.
Much of the forest nearby was crushed down or torn away.
The baby snails could have been carried away on a piece of torn kelp.
My babies!
But where did the creature take them?
Creature? I'd say we're looking for a monster. A kelp monster.
Whatever it is, we've got to find it. But be careful, everyone. There's something big and possibly dangerous out there.
No sign of any creature or snails.
Sure is quiet. And shadowy. With lots of places to hide. The kelp monster!
He's just a ray. They normally live here. And he's not big enough to be the creature.
Right. I knew that. Look! Torn kelp! And there's more over here. And here.
Now this could lead us to...
Why are you sneaking up on me?
Why are you hiding in the kelp?
I'm not hiding, I'm floating. and it was very relaxing until you swam right into me.
How big is he? He's not as big as a bus.
What do you mean, bus? I'm a harbour seal.
Sorry to have bothered you, Mr. Harbour Seal.
Ah, it's all right. You two are strange, but you're not the strangest thing I bumped into tonight.
What else have you bumped into?
Well, like I said, it was strange. It was big. It nearly knocked me over when it scraped itself along the seafloor, left behind a big hole.
A hole?
Yeah, you can see it for yourself on the other side of this kelp.
Thanks.
Let's go. Now that is unusual, and it might be a clue.
Dashi, look! Shells!
But not snail shells, barnacle shells. These shells belong to little creatures called barnacles that are usually attached to rocks or even other creatures. And look, they lead in there.
It's definitely a clue. As Donna Doxy says, we're hot on the trail.
The trail just ends.
Oh, I was so sure we were onto something. Snort! Bellow! Creak!
Nothing to see here. Just a big clump of kelp.
Is that a whale?
Yes, a grey whale. You can tell because he has bumps on his back instead of a dorsal fin.
So he's bumpy, but also smooth. Just like the crab and urchin said.
And he's making all the noises they mentioned too.
Mystery solved. The kelp monster that took the baby snails was you, a grey whale.
Don't know what you're talking about. I'm just kelp.
Kelp doesn't talk.
Oh, okay, maybe not. But please don't give away my disguise. I'm hiding from a pod of orca whales. They want to eat me.
Where'd that grey whale go?
Let's look over here.
Oh.
We won't give you away, promise.
But we'd like to check you for baby snails. They may have gotten caught up in your kelp disguise.
Oh, go ahead then.
There they are.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't know I had any creatures on my head.
Oh, let's get you back to your mum. Oh, my precious little babies. I was so worried. How did you find them?
By following the clues. First we discovered a scraped up part of the seafloor. Then we tracked a trail of barnacle shells to the end, where we heard a spooky noise.
That's when we found the grey whale accidentally carrying the snails.
Now it all makes sense. Grey whale snouts are covered with barnacles. He must have left a trail of shells by scraping his mouth along the seafloor to eat.
But where is the whale?
Hiding.
Really? Grey whales usually travel to warmer water this time of year.
There's a pod of orcas after him, and they'd like to eat him.
Oh.
Only me. This kelp forest is a safe place for me to hide.
I think we can help you.
Our whale tracker shows that the orcas are gone.
Oh, what a relief. Before I go, can I ask one last favour? There's a piece of kelp stuck in my blowhole. Would you mind?
This'll make the perfect souvenir for our case.
Thank you for all your help. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Now, how about finishing up our Donna Doxy readathon?
I've got a better idea. Instead of reading a mystery, let's write one. It's about two sisters who team up to solve cases. The little sister is the brains of the team.
Captain, the kelp forest is right up ahead.
Thanks, Dashi. Now, let's hurry. Shellington has someone special he wants us to meet.
Ah, can't you just tell us who it is?
No, it's a surprise.
Ooh, is it someone you've known for a long time?
Actually, I've never met him before.
Is it some kind of slimy kelp monster?
No.
Is it a bunch of kelp heading straight for us?
Yeah, the water's full of kelp.
And it's all coming from the Kelp Forest. Something's not right.
We'd better take a look.
Kelp strands are connected to the seafloor by these special roots. If these roots come loose, the kelp will float away. If too much kelp floats away, there'll be no more kelp forest.
And all these creatures will have nowhere to live.
But what's causing all the kelp to come loose in the first place?
Avast! Look, mateys.
I was afraid of this. Red urchins. Red urchins destroy kelp roots. They can wipe out an entire kelp forest.
Unless there are sea otters around to eat them.
Pearl!
Hello, Shellington.
Everybody, this is my sister Pearl, the sea otter.
Oh, hiya.
Hi there,
Hello.
matey.
Pearl is a scientist, just like me. She knows practically everything about kelp forests and kelp plants.
Actually, kelp isn't a plant at all. It's a type of algae.
See?
So this is who you wanted us to meet.
Not exactly, but I'm sure Pearl can tell us what's wrong with the kelp forest.
Yes. I'm afraid I've fallen a bit behind on my urchin duties.
Urchin duties?
Yes, we sea otters are what's known as a keystone species.
The whole kelp forest depends on us to eat the red urchins so they don't destroy it. It's our duty as sea otters.
But I've never seen you eat an urchin.
Well, actually, as it turns out, I'm allergic to urchins.
Shellington helps the kelp forest in a different way, as an octonaut. Usually I can keep the urchins under control all by myself, but lately I've been kind of busy with... Well, let me show you. He's right over here. I wrapped him up in kelp so he wouldn't drift away. Everybody, this is Periwinkle.
This is who I wanted you all to meet. My new nephew.
Look how fuzzy he is.
Perry's still just a baby, so I spend most of my time feeding him, cleaning him, and teaching him how to find food.
Once Perry's a little older, he'll be able to dive down to eat red urchins too.
As a matter of fact, it's just about time for Perry's first diving lesson. Oh, but I still have to catch up on my urchin duties.
Pearl, why don't you and Shellington give Perry his diving lesson and let us clear the urchins out of the kelp forest?
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Octonauts, let's do this!
We eat red urchins like this. Now you try. Oh, no, sweetie, that's a rock.
Barnacles to Shellington, how's the diving lesson going?
Well, Perry's found 3 red rocks, 2 red shells, 1 grumpy red crab, but no red urchins. How about you?
It took a while, but we managed to clear the red urchins out of the kelp forest.
Well, that should keep them under control, at least until it gets dark.
Captain, red urchins are most active at night. They might try to come back when the sun goes down.
In that case, we'd better stay the night. We'll take turns looking out for urchins. Now, you're sure you'll be okay up there, Shellington?
Of course, Captain. Nothing like sleeping out under the stars, sea otter style. We're holding hands and holding on to kelp so we don't float away.
Still no sign of any urchins. Hello?
Hey, can't the guy have dinner in peace?
Oh, excuse me. I thought you were... Urchins! Oh no, that's the strand of kelp Shellington's holding on to. Shellington, come in, Shellington. Your kelp strand is loose.
I just want to sleep. Just a few minutes more, Mum.
Flappity flippers! Captain, come in, Captain. The urchins are coming. The urchins are coming. Lots of them.
Kwazii,
What?
sound the Octo alert. Octonauts to the Gup A. Octonauts, the urchins are heading for the Kelp Forest, and we've got to stop them. Everyone, let's... hang on, where's Shellington?
Captain, the urchins, they destroyed the roots of the kelp he was holding on to.
Captain, look! Shellington, Pearl, and Perry are drifting out to sea.
Dashi, Kwazii, you take the Gup A to rescue Shellington. Tulip, Tweak, we'll help Peso with the urchins. There's no time to lose. Everyone, into positions. Kwazii, Dashi, any sign of Shellington and Pearl?
We're approaching them now, Captain.
Hurry, Dashi, we need all the help we can get.
Avast! There they are, matey. Whoa!
If we get too close, we'll crash into them. Kwazii, maybe you could...
Reel them in. Already on it. Almost. Yeah. Almost. Yeah. Ha ha! Got him! Shellington! Ho! Wake up!
What? Jumping jellyfish!
Shellington! The kelp! Grab the kelp! Hold on tight, mateys! We gotta get back to the Kelp Forest.
It's no use, Cap. The urchins are already getting through.
This looks like a job for a keystone species.
Shellington!
The urchins will keep coming back to the kelp forest unless we move them somewhere with plenty of food. That rocky reef, there's plenty of algae for them to eat there.
But what about the urchins that are already in the kelp forest?
Pearl, I hope you're hungry.
Reporting for urchin duty.
All right, Octonauts, start moving urchins to the rocky reef.
It's working! The urchins like it here.
Keep it up, Octonauts.
That's the last one, Cap.
Thanks, Tweak. Good work, everyone. The red urchins are gone and the kelp forest is safe.
Oh, thanks, Octonauts. I don't know what I would have done without all your help. Oops, missed one.
Perry, you did it!
Your first red urchin!
From now on, it looks like you'll have some help with your urchin duties. I'm Captain Barnacles.
Aye, matey.
Come on, everyone join in.
Right, let's go.